Alright, so hi everybody. The aim of this video is to set up Kali Linux on your operating system in VirtualBox. So first thing we're gonna do is I have to send you guys the links, which I have.
It's on the CTF CyberSoc page under resources, under setup. So not on the CTF page, on our main CyberSoc page.
I'm just gonna send them to everybody on announcements. How long I could hear myself through you. Yeah, I gave you all the links. For anybody who can't see the Discord, I'm gonna show it in Firefox. If I can get it to work, yeah. So I'm gonna go VirtualBox, and you might be asking yourself, what is VirtualBox and why the hell do I need it? And the idea of VirtualBox is, if we assume this is your operating system, this is, I don't know, Windows, Linux, whatever you're running, you can run more operating systems inside one operating system. So VirtualBox is called hypervisor. And here, for example, we can have some Linux, here we can have some more Windows, and we can have more and more of them, right? So that's why it's going to be very useful for you to have VirtualBox or any other hypervisor, such as Hyper-V or whatever the hell do you want to use. VMware is also popular, but it's paid, so we don't really want to do that. So yeah, so install it. Yeah, I have it already installed, so I can't do it. If you guys have any problems with installing it, just type it in the chat. It shouldn't be that hard. It's very easy, you know, guys, how to install applications as far as I know. All the default stuff. Yeah, I don't recommend KVM and QEMU, even though it's really fast and like it's not really the type of use case we would do. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait like 10 seconds for you guys to install it. Also, you might wanna install VirtualBox extension pack. This allows you to copy stuff from your desktop to the VirtualBox, and it has already set it up like some network features. Well, that's the thing is, Samuel, you can set up what's called WSL. I'm not gonna show how to do it because obviously this is for beginners mostly. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It works with Windows and there is Linux in there, so everything is there. But you have to set everything up, and it doesn't come with all the apps, so that's the minus of it. Once you install VirtualBox and install the extension pack, the button is here. It's really small, like it's barely visible. What is X forwarding? Where the hell did you read that? I didn't show you that. That allows you to see the apps through the terminal, GUI apps. Yep. And we are not gonna probably go over that. That's why we just want to do the VirtualBox stuff. Okay, so if the VirtualBox is installed, Now you have to go for Kali Linux custom image, and the first link is what you want. Yeah, and once you clicked it, click VirtualBox virtual images, and you want this torrent file probably. You can download it through the browser. However, if your browser crashes, then you're gonna have a oopsie, and through the torrent it's gonna download usually faster. If you don't have a torrent client, I recommend Qubit torrent. The link is in Discord obviously, but I'm showing how to find it very easily. And here's Windows, macOS, Linux versions. So whichever do you need. I already have it in pre-installed. Yeah, so if we get the torrent file, yeah, Haran really wanted me to talk about how this is a legal torrent because it's done by offensive security. So, yep, but I feel like he getting into trouble isn't bad today. Okay. Okay. So it's a 3 gigs file. It might take you a while to download it. But once you download it on Linux, you just right click it and open it with VirtualBox. On Windows, you just double click it. It's really easy. So now you're gonna ask about all the settings and you're just gonna say import. Don't mess around with this, especially since like this is gonna destroy you. You might wanna change the path though if you don't have enough space on your C drive, like for people who are running SSDs. And I'm gonna agree. Six minutes. That's a long time. For people who are trying to torrent it, if it's completed, you might want to right click it and click pause. Otherwise, the stream might be in very bad quality for you. That's because the torrent is going to try to maximize the speed of downloading the torrent. And it's 3 gigs. I don't know how long it might take you, but yeah. $14. What the hell? Never had it go. Oh, I know why. It's because I'm streaming. I see.
Michael, may I suggest that you use the one you've already set up, just so that we don't
Uh,
have to. And whilst this is intense, it probably would be people probably wanted to skip onto the actual meat of this rather than watching progress
the
bars.
the problem I'm worried about is you might have screwed it up when we were playing around with it.
Ah, right, fair enough.
Yeah, so that's why I'm just installing
I'll
it
shut
anyway.
up then.
Yeah, it's already installed, so perfect. Perfect. So just double click on the icon on the left. It's yeah, it's very very easy. There are settings you can play around with. Well, I wouldn't recommend doing it right now. In system processor, you might want to increase the core count. Don't go over to red. Once you get over to red, your system will just crash. Just honestly, max 4. I wouldn't probably go over 3. 3 would be the best. Yep. There's shared folders. It's a cool concept. You can share the files between your Windows machine and your virtual machine. It might be useful for you if you wanna, I don't know, move configs, I don't know, move VPN files, keys, SSH keys, whatever you want. So once you click the VirtualBox and it fully loads, press right control and F. That's gonna make it go full screen. And then do not show this message again and then switch. It's the shortcut for making it go full screen. It's really useful. So now you're gonna be prompted for login and password, right? The default logins are Kali Kali. If you can write it around in the chat, Kali Kali. Kali. It's taking its time. That's fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna open Firefox. As you can see, the Kali Linux GUI looks a little bit different than Windows. I don't know, I find it a little bit more sexier, but you might hate it. You can change all of this, by the way. Linux is really, really customizable. And why is it not loading? Well, what's happened?
Well,
Did it crash?
uh, let's see. That looks like a problem with the.
It
Well,
could be because I'm streaming once again.
oh yeah, you did turn off your GPU. That could
No,
let
no,
you
it
live
it
stream
worked.
this.
It worked last time. Yeah, it might take a little while downloading.
Yeah, that's the reason you use torrents, is because if you download it over, not only does it crash if you, not only does it reset every time your browser closes if you download it normally, but torrents are just faster at downloading. They usually max out your connection speed.
Let's see. Yeah, ignore the errors you're gonna
Oh, pay
get.
attention, because if you get exactly this problem, we'll learn how to fix it.
I don't think they're gonna be streaming Kali Linux installations, Harlan. Let's see, general committee. No, it's Kali Kali because it's a custom image of Kali Linux provided by them. It's always Kali Kali. On normal Kali Linux, the password is root tor, but obviously we don't need that. It could be this pen that's making this. Oh, oh, perfect. Perfect. So if I open the terminal, it's the green, it's not green, it's black tile with a dollar symbol. Yeah, that's a dollar symbol. And I want to open Firefox. All right. So now I'm gonna go on a page ctf.cybersoc.cf, and if you don't have an account, then there is a register on the top right. It's yeah, it's free. Things set up, and then that's it. So it's easy. I don't know my password. Here you go, whatever that is. Don't save. All right, now you're gonna be greeted with our read first stuff. Haran really advises you to read this. I'm gonna not
Read
read
it.
this.
Read it, please. It's really important that you read it, please.
Yeah. So we're gonna read it obviously, and we're gonna download the VPN file at the bottom where it says here. That's the file that I'm interested in, and I'm gonna click go to challenges. Harlan, could you reset my challenges? Or
Sure thing. Give me a second.
all right. So now I've downloaded the file, but I don't know where it is. Well, I do know, but yeah. So I'm gonna open the console, the terminal, and I'm gonna do cd downloads because everything goes to downloads folder, like in Windows. Now I'm gonna run ls to check if my CyberSock VPN exists. I downloaded it here in Firefox before. So now you to connect with our VPN in order to see them boxes to solve the challenges, you will need to use OpenVPN. It's a VPN utility which allows you to obviously use VPN connections. So what I'm gonna run is sudo OpenVPN CyberSock OVPN. I'm gonna, if you want to run it in the background, you're gonna use this symbol, ampersand. I don't wanna do that, but that's what you can do. And the default password for Kali is Kali. And now I'm gonna open new tab, file, new tab. So in here you can see if something screws up. It's most likely because you didn't use sudo on the command. I often have that problem. All right, so now I'm gonna reload the page. Yep. So my first challenge is to go to this IP. You might be surprised that it's a website through IP. Once you get there, you're gonna get a flag, basically confirming that you were able to do it, and more challenges are gonna show up.
Um, just Michael, yeah, just to point out the setup CTF is something you should use. Just make sure everything is installed and working on your system. But if you have any questions, the problem is probably not necessarily that you don't know what you're doing. The problem is usually that something's gone wrong with the setup. So we'll be in Discord like last time, ready to help you with any issues you might have.
Exactly. So in this CTF setup, we want you to teach you like very few things. Mostly, we want you all to have Kali Linux. Uh, Obviously, our people gonna be on the voice chats. Perry, could you move to the voice chat? Matt, could you move to the voice chat? Haran, could you move to the voice chat?
They are limited to size 8, so that we can't all bunch together in voice chat 1 again. Voice
Perry,
chat 2 shall reign supreme.
yeah. So, and I'm gonna quickly explain a few little concepts of commands in the meantime. Um, so first, if you right click in your browser, you have the option to view page source. This allows you to see the front end content of the website. So you see the HTML, the CSS, and the JavaScript that's in the browser. We might be wondering what the hell is HTML, JavaScript, etc. Well, HTML is just a code to structure. It's like a skeleton of the website. CSS is all the colors, all the fancy graphics, etc. JavaScript is the things that move, that you can do. It's a language. It's all like the Python and Java, except it's in the front end. And sometimes you find very weird things in HTML, like comments. There is no comments. Oh, there is. You see button to stop leak of either's file. So here it's Haran's comment. It could be something else though. Sometimes you see passwords there. Sometimes you see very weird stuff. Sometimes it tells you exactly what's inside the company which you wanna hack.
Ah,
Yeah,
Michael, you've leaked the VPN file.
I did. Fuck.
Yeah,
Well,
I did try
don't
and
worry.
message you.
Don't
Okay, I'll change
worry.
the link.
Yeah, no, don't change it now. We're
I'm
gonna
changing
change
the
it later.
link. It's not gonna. I
It's
don't
not
want it
like
leaking
any.
to everyone.
I don't care.
I do. It's on my servers.
Okay. Well, another thing that's important is requests. So when I load this website, I need to load it through something called a GET request. So I'm saying, hey, get this file, and it's responding, hey, this is this file. Let's see. So you can see here it's previewing like, hey, that's what you are requesting. So there is different methods. So you can post stuff, which means basically put data like up there. There's also uh, wait, let me try to get my. So get stuff. Post allows you to give data. Put allows you to alter data, and there is also something for remove, but I don't know because I never see it. So yeah, each request has its own status code. So 200 means it was successful. 300 is redirect. 400 means it failed. It just failed. Just we don't know what the hell happened. And there is also 201, 202, 203, but the first status code is most important. Oh my god, clicking this is annoying. Yeah. So this might be useful when you wanna like create a post request. So for example, if I wanna make a post request, I'm just gonna click edit. I'm gonna change this to post. I'm gonna say I wanna say hello. This is gonna be like, oh no, you can't do that. And that's why I got 404. But as you can see, everything else, I got 200. That's because I can do that. They allow me to do that. Normally, systems are designed in a way that uh, it it mostly will only give you either 200s or 300s. If it's 400s, that's probably Liverpool website. It basically was deleted a long time ago, something, and you don't see it anymore. But some things are still wanted, so it's just gonna be like, hey, 400, 400, 400, 400, like hundreds of times. Oh, they don't, they fixed it. Perfect. Yeah, there's, oh god. So if you go to Liverpool website, all of your data goes to Facebook and Google. Nice. Really wanted to know that. There's also there are also commands in terminal. So in terminal, you can do nearly anything you can do on PC. Probably even more. Actually, yeah, even more. So for example, who am I? That tells you your username. CD allows you to change your directory, as you saw me. CD downloads. CD downloads. Yeah, you can change your directory. You can make directory. Yeah, you can run Nmap. What's Nmap, you may ask? Network map. So the idea behind Nmap is, let's say you have a website, and the website can have other ports. Ports are services. There is from 1 or 0 to 6,554 of them, or 443, something like that, 65k. And on each service, there could be something else running, like a different software. So I could be running 10 servers, so HTTP servers, but all of them on different port. And theoretically, that would not correspond. That would be all different. One could be Liverpool website. One could be CTF. So I could try getting an example here, but I can't think of anything that runs different HTTP ports. However, if you scan,
Before you move on, Michael, you're recording your voice twice, so it's sort of like having some weird effect.
I am.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't know what could be causing that.
You need to bring up OBS and mute one of the inputs.
What about now?
The stream's delayed, so just give it a minute.
Oh, I know why. VirtualBox is capturing, and it's capturing VirtualBox again.
Okay, I think it's working now.
Yeah, but
it's
now
fixed.
they can't hear you guys.
No,
So
it's fine.
oh, I know why. So
Yeah, it's fixed now.
Nmap, I was saying. So Nmap is network map. So if you have a service, you're gonna have. Do I even have to wait 1 second? Pen. So you have a service, you can scan it, and then you get a lot of ports. On each port, something else could be running, right? So I, for example, can scan cybersoc.cf. You can put an IP instead. I would recommend doing that, but don't scan our University Liverpool. It's kind of illegal. Yeah, I think you can. How much can you get? 2 years, was it? Free, something like that. So we can see there are three ports. Here is 80 HTTP, so that's like normal traffic. That's clear text. Anybody can see it. 443 HTTPS. So that's HTTPS. That's encrypted traffic. Nobody can see what's inside of it. 8080, that's basically HTTP. That's the same thing. Except it's running on a different port. It says it's proxy, so most likely it's just putting everything to HTTP. You're gonna for the CTF, you might wanna do nmap minus p minus and then an IP. So cybersoc.cf. Why minus p minus? This allows you to scan all the ports, meaning you don't miss like one port. In CTFs, it's often a case where you miss one port and you are annoyed for half an hour because you missed it. Well, this is gonna make sure you don't have that problem. Okay, inspect element we did the get request. Okay, and yeah, oh yes, there is also another command you might want to use for this setup. derp buster, derp. So this basically tries to brute force URLs. So if I run, it's actually good to run it on Liverpool, so I'm gonna run it. This needs HTTPS and everything. So this allows you to find all the hidden directories. And as you can see, like it's going, like it tries admin, oh, it's bin, mail, whatever. Oh my god, this is too much. Let's look at this before we find something that we shouldn't. Yeah. So as you can see, the URL starts with a protocol, then with www for World Wide Web, then domain. Sometimes you have a subdomain before of that, then the I forgot what this is called, but the country code, and then the path, and that's what it brute force, the paths. And you can see that there is code here. So 403 means not accessible to you, but it exists. You know it exists, so that tells you something. That could be useful in CTFs because it exists. You just don't have to, it's access denied because you are not high enough user to access it. But if you're logged in as a, I don't know, you're a member of university, right? And you log in and you put that data into Dirtbuster, suddenly maybe you can access it. And if you're admin, obviously you can access all of this. So this command is really, really good. I think I went over everything. Anything else I should say, guys? Or that's it? Let me look at my notes. Yep, that's it. If anybody has any problems installing Kali Linux or in the CTF, you can add us. We're gonna be on the Discord on voice chat. Yep, and that's about it.